Have you ever wondered why some people with average incomes seem to quietly build real, lasting wealth, while others, who earn far more, find themselves trapped in a cycle of financial struggle? It's a puzzle that has perplexed many. We are often taught that financial success is a direct result of our intelligence, our income, or our formal education. We believe that if we just learn more about stocks, bonds, and budgets, the path to prosperity will magically unfold. But what if the most critical factor isn't what you know, but how you behave? What if the true secrets to building wealth have less to do with spreadsheets and more to do with your own psychology? The truth is, handling money well is not merely a mathematical exercise. It's a deeply human endeavor, tangled with emotions, biases, and the stories we tell ourselves about success and security. This is where most financial advice misses the mark. It focuses on the technical side of money, charts, formulas, while ignoring the powerful, often invisible, psychological forces that truly drive our decisions. Your relationship with money is shaped by your personality, your unique life experiences, your ego, your sense of pride, and even your fears. Understanding this is the first and most crucial step toward changing your financial destiny for the better. In his groundbreaking book, The Psychology of Money, author Morgan Housel explores these hidden behaviors and emotional currents that quietly influence the way we earn, save, spend, and invest. He argues that financial success is not a hard science. It's a soft skill, where how you behave is far more important than what you know. It's about cultivating patience in a world that demands instant results, practicing humility when markets are soaring, and maintaining discipline when fear is all around you. The book reveals that your financial outcomes are a direct reflection of your mindset and your character, not just the numbers in your bank account. This journey into the psychology of money will uncover the essential lessons that can fundamentally change your life. We will explore 10 powerful mindset shifts that separate the wealthy from those who merely look rich. These lessons are not about complex investment strategies or get-rich-quick schemes. Instead, they are timeless principles about behavior, perspective, and the art of playing the long game. By understanding these concepts, you can learn to make better decisions, avoid common pitfalls, and build a more secure and meaningful financial future, regardless of your starting point or your current income. We begin with a simple yet profound truth. Money is more about behavior than it is about knowledge. This might sound counterintuitive, especially in a world that bombards us with financial data, expert opinions, and complex investment products. We assume that the people who succeed financially must be the ones with the highest IQs or the most prestigious finance degrees. But the reality is often the opposite. Financial success is less about what you know and more about what you do. There is a vast and often perilous gap between understanding a financial concept and having the discipline to apply it, especially when emotions like fear, greed, ego. This is the behavior gap. Let's illustrate this with a story that many of us can relate to. Imagine a young professional named Sarah. She's smart, hardworking, and has just received a significant promotion and a substantial salary increase. Logically, this pay raise should accelerate her journey to financial freedom. She understands the concept of saving and investing. She knows that she should use this extra income to pay down debt. She should build her emergency fund. She should increase her retirement contributions. Her financial knowledge is perfectly sound, but knowledge is only half the battle. As the new, larger paychecks start rolling in, something subtle begins to shift. Sarah notices colleagues driving nicer cars. She notices designer clothes. She sees friends posting from luxurious vacations. She decides she deserves a reward for her hard work. It starts small, a more expensive apartment in a trendier neighborhood. Then comes a new car to replace her old reliable one. Weekends once spent hiking and quiet nights in are now expensive dinners and shopping trips. This is lifestyle inflation, a powerful psychological trap. It's why many feel like they're on a financial treadmill, working harder, earning more, but not getting ahead. Sarah isn't financially illiterate. She's human. Desire for social validation, fear of missing out, the simple pleasure of treating oneself. These emotional drivers overpower rational thought. She's saving less not because she can't, but because her baseline lifestyle has shifted up. The solution isn't earning more, it's changing behavior. Create intentional friction. Make a conscious plan for every new dollar before it hits your account. Automate your savings. Automate your investments. Set firm budget guardrails for discretionary spending. Make your long-term goals the default. Use psychology to build wealth through intelligent design. This brings us to our second crucial lesson, a distinction that lies at the heart of financial wisdom. understanding the difference between being rich and being wealthy. These two terms are often used interchangeably, but they represent vastly different realities. Being rich is about your current income. It's a visible, often loud display of money. You see it in the expensive cars. You see it in the designer clothes. You see it in the sprawling mansions. Rich is what you spend. It's a measure of what flows out of your accounts. Because it's so visible, it's what we tend to admire and aspire to. We see the rich and assume they must be financially successful. Wealth, on the other hand, is the complete opposite. Wealth is hidden. It's the money you haven't spent. It's the stocks. It's the bonds. It's the real estate you own that you don't see. It's the income not spent. Wealth is financial assets that haven't been converted into the stuff you see. Its value lies in providing you with options. Its value lies in providing you with flexibility. Its value lies in providing you with security. Its value lies in providing you with freedom. While being rich might afford you the ability to buy a new luxury car, being wealthy gives you the ability to take a year off work to care for a sick family member without financial stress. Rich is fleeting, but wealth is enduring. Section 4. The Tale of Two Neighbors. Let's ground this concept in a story of two neighbors, Alex and Ben, who live side by side in identical houses. Both are successful professionals who earn the same six-figure salary. From the outside, their financial lives seem comparable. However, their internal mindsets about money could not be more different. Ben is focused on looking rich. His driveway boasts a brand new luxury SUV. He leases that SUV. He takes pride in his designer watches. He takes his family on annual 5-star international vacations. He often finances those trips with a credit card. He hosts lavish parties. His home is filled with the latest gadgets. To the neighborhood, Ben is the picture of success. Alex, in contrast, is focused on being wealthy. He drives a modest, reliable 10-year-old car. That car has long been paid off. His family prefers simple, local vacations. They value experiences over possessions. While Ben is showing off his new watch, Alex is quietly and automatically transferring 25% of his paycheck into a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds. While Ben is worrying about his next lease payment, Alex watches his net worth steadily grow through compounding. To the outside world, Alex's lifestyle seems ordinary, almost boring. There are no visible signs of his financial discipline. Now, let's fast forward 10 years. A sudden economic recession hits. Both Alex and Ben are laid off from their jobs. For Ben, the situation is a catastrophe. His high income was the only thing propping up his high consumption lifestyle. Without his paycheck, he can't afford the lease on his car. He can't afford the mortgage on his oversized house. He can't even cover the minimum payments on his credit card debt. He is rich on paper but financially fragile in reality. Panic sets in. He is forced to sell assets at a loss and drastically downsize his life. All of this is accompanied by immense stress and regret. For Alex, the situation is not ideal, but it is not a crisis. A decade of quiet, consistent saving has built a formidable safety net. His investments give him security. His large cash savings give him freedom and control. He has enough liquid wealth to cover his family's living expenses for over 2 years. This gives him time. Time to wait for the right job opportunity, not just the first that comes along. Time to maybe even start his own business. Alex is not just financially secure, he is free. His wealth, built in silence, now speaks volumes. Albert Einstein is often credited with calling compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. It is a force so powerful, yet so counterintuitive, that most of us fail to truly grasp its potential. The core idea is simple. Your money makes money, and then the money that money made starts making its own money. It's a snowball effect. At first, the growth is barely noticeable, almost disappointingly slow. But given enough time, the process accelerates into an unstoppable avalanche of wealth creation. This is the magic of compounding, and time is its most critical ingredient. The single most important factor is not how much you invest, or even the rate of return you get, but how long your money has to grow. To see how powerful time is, consider this story. Chloe. Chloe starts investing at 25. She puts away $5,000 a year into a simple index fund. She does this for 10 years and stops at 35. Total invested, $50,000. Ben starts at 35. He invests $5,000 a year for 30 years until 65. Total invested, $150,000. Assume both earn an average annual return of 8%. Who ends up with more at 65? Logic might say Ben. But compounding tells a different story. Ben's $150,000 grows to about $566,000. Chloe's $50,000 grows to over $787,000. Side-by-side animated bar chart. Chloe taller. Chloe invested $50,000. Ben invested $150,000. Those first 10 years were the most valuable. Chloe's initial $50,000 had 40 years to grow. Ben's very first dollar only had 30 years. That single decade of an early start was more powerful than Ben's extra $100,000. When it comes to long-term investing, when you start is often more important than how much you start with. Now we turn to two of the most powerful and misunderstood forces in finance and in life: luck and risk. We have a deep-seated need to believe that outcomes are purely the result of our own efforts and decisions. When we succeed, we attribute it to our skill and intelligence. When we fail, we look for mistakes we made. But the uncomfortable truth, as Morgan Housel explains, is that success and failure are often influenced by factors we cannot see and cannot control. Luck and risk are siblings. They are both the reality that every outcome in life is guided by forces other than individual effort. They are two sides of the same coin, and they are always present. Think about some of the world's most celebrated business leaders. While their genius and hard work are undeniable, it's impossible to ignore the role that luck played in their stories. Being born in the right country at the right time, with access to the right education or technology, can provide a tailwind that makes success exponentially more likely. Bill Gates, for example, famously had access to a school computer in 1968, when less than 1 in a million high school students had such an opportunity. This wasn't a result of his foresight. It was a stroke of incredible luck that put him on a path to change the world. Acknowledging this doesn't diminish his accomplishments. It simply provides a more complete and humble picture of reality. So if both luck and risk are ever present and largely outside our control, how do we navigate our financial lives? Do we just throw our hands up and hope for the best? Absolutely not. While we cannot eliminate randomness, we can build a strategy that is resilient to it. The first and most important tool is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's the simplest and most effective way to protect yourself from the devastating impact of individual risks. By spreading your investments across many different companies, industries, even countries, you ensure that the failure of any single one will not wipe you out completely. The second key is to always maintain a margin of safety. In finance, this means creating a buffer in your plans. Don't build a budget that requires every single dollar of your paycheck. Don't create a retirement plan that depends on unrealistically high investment returns every single year. Instead, save more than you think you'll need. Assume that future returns will be lower than they were in the past. This buffer gives you room for error and protects you when life inevitably throws a wrench in your plans. We now arrive at a pivotal question. What is money truly for? We spend our lives chasing it, worrying about it, and planning for it. Is it to buy bigger houses, faster cars, more luxurious things? They may be tangible rewards, but not the greatest benefit. The highest form of wealth is far more profound: the ability to control your own time. The freedom to wake up and say, I can do whatever I want today. The ultimate dividend of savings and investments. We often save for specific goals: a down payment on a house, a new car, a comfortable retirement. Those goals matter, but they miss the deeper power of saving. When you save, you're not just accumulating capital, you're buying freedom, piece by piece. Sovereignty over your schedule and life choices. Let's tell a story to illustrate this freedom. Consider two individuals, Maya and David, who both work in the demanding tech industry. Maya is a high earner who spends most of what she makes enjoying a luxurious lifestyle. David earns a similar salary, but has made a conscious choice to save aggressively, putting away 40% of his income each month. To his colleagues, David's lifestyle seems unnecessarily frugal. But David isn't saving for a thing, he is saving for freedom. One day, the company announces a major restructuring. Both Maya and David's departments are eliminated, and they are laid off. For Maya, the news is devastating. Her high-cost lifestyle, which was once a symbol of her success, now feels like a prison. The mortgage on her expensive condo, the lease on her luxury car, and her general high cost of living means she needs to find a new high-paying job immediately. She frantically applies for every position she can find, feeling forced to take the first offer that comes along, regardless of whether it's a good fit for her skills or her long-term career aspirations. Her lack of savings has stripped her of all her bargaining power and control. For David, the situation is completely different. The news of the layoff is certainly a shock, but it is not a crisis. He feels a sense of calm because his years of disciplined saving have prepared him for this exact moment. He has over 2 years of living expenses saved up in a liquid account. This financial buffer gives him the most valuable asset of all: time. He doesn't need to panic. He can take a few months off to decompress, travel, and reflect on what he truly wants to do next. He can be selective about his job search, waiting for a role that truly excites him. He even has the option to pursue a long-held dream of starting his own consulting business. David's savings have given him the freedom to turn a potential crisis into an opportunity. This is the real power of wealth. This leads us directly to our next crucial lesson: knowing when enough is enough. In a society driven by ambition and comparison, mastering enough is the hardest, most countercultural money skill. The modern capitalist engine is designed to make you want more. More money, more status, more possessions. The goalposts of success are constantly moving. This chase becomes a psychological treadmill. You run faster and faster but never feel arrived. This insatiable desire can lead to terrible decisions. The financial world is full of people who had everything and lost it chasing more. Think of the CEO with 100 million who wanted $1 billion and took excessive leverage and ended up with nothing. Consider the hedge fund manager, already wealthy, who did insider trading for an edge and lost reputation, freedom, and fortune. They didn't risk it out of need. They were trapped in the game of more. Recognize marginal utility drops after a point. Pursuing more for the sake of more. Diminishing returns, plus rising catastrophic risk. So how do you get the goalpost to stop moving? The first step: consciously opt out of social comparison. Instead, focus on your own journey and progress. Anchor financial goals to your personal values, not status. What does a rich life mean to you? Travel the world, spend more time with family, pursue a creative passion, contribute to a cause. These bring lasting fulfillment, not temporary validation of a luxury purchase. Practical step: set clear enough points. Celebrate milestones. When you reach a savings goal or pay off debt, take a moment to acknowledge it. Knowing when you have enough is a form of discipline. It's the humility to recognize relentless pursuit of wealth can lead to the opposite of happiness. The best things in life: strong relationships, good health, a sense of purpose, control over your time. Finding your enough is not settling, it's liberation. We now confront two of the most powerful and destructive forces in an investor's life: fear and greed. These primal emotions are deeply wired into our human nature, survival wiring. But in finance, those instincts are almost always your worst enemy. This is the classic wealth-destroying cycle of buy high, sell low. The most effective way is to create rules and automate your financial life before the emotional storm hits. For example, I will invest a set amount each month, regardless of the market. This is dollar cost averaging. Implement a cooling off period for major purchases. If you feel the impulse to buy something expensive, wait 30 days. Automation is your single greatest ally. Put as much of your financial life on autopilot as possible. Create distance during volatility. Don't check your portfolio every 5 minutes. You create a system that lets you act rationally, even when you don't feel like it. That's the only way to protect yourself from your worst enemy: yourself. This brings us to our final lesson. Long-term thinking wins. In a world obsessed with speed, shortcuts, and overnight success, slow, patient progress can seem boring. But when building lasting wealth, nothing replaces time and patience. Great fortunes aren't made by traders who jump in and out trying to predict every move. They're made by investors who pick a reasonable strategy, stick with it, and give it decades. Think of investing as a marathon, or better yet, planting an orchard. You plant it, water it, protect it from pests, then you wait. You wait through seasons of sun and seasons of storm. There will be years of bountiful growth and years that look bleak. This view turns market volatility into noise. A crash can feel like the end in the moment, but zoom out to 50 years, and crashes are tiny blips on a long upward march. Focus on process, not outcomes. You can't control what the market will do tomorrow or next year. You can control your savings rate, your diversification strategy, and your own behavior. play the long game with unwavering patience, you're playing a different, winnable game. As we draw this journey to a close, we arrive at the single most important lesson from the psychology of money. Your financial life is not built with spreadsheets, but with your mind. It is not a test of intelligence, but a test of character. Building wealth has less to do with the numbers in your account, and more to do with the stories you tell yourself, the habits you cultivate, the emotions you manage, and the patience you can muster when the world around you is frantic. These 10 lessons converge on one central idea. Small, consistent changes in the way you think about and behave with money can compound over time to create a completely different and profoundly better financial future. Your relationship with money is a reflection of your relationship with yourself. The power to change your financial destiny is already within you. It doesn't require a higher income or a finance degree. It requires a shift in mindset. It starts today, with one small decision. So, as you move forward from here, consider this. What is the one money habit, the one psychological shift, that you will commit to improving? Whether it's automating one small savings contribution, waiting a week before a big purchase, or simply not looking at your portfolio for a month, that single action is the first step on the path to building real, lasting wealth. Your future self will thank you for it. If you enjoyed this video, like this video, subscribe for more book summaries and personal finance lessons, and comment below. What is one money habit you want to improve?